Hello, my name is Visor. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Game Dev Tycoon. This should be game 47, and last episode we basically made a few games that did okay, but not great. Going forward, I plan to make a new game engine, but I also kind of want to test something really important. I don't actually have any data on Visor Vision, and I'm wondering, since my last two games were done on Visor Vision, maybe Visor Vision is actually what's hurting my games. I'm currently just assuming that it's going to be great for whatever game I make because it's my goddamn console, but maybe that's a bad assumption. That actually might be screwing me over. So we're going to make a Visor Vision exclusive, even though Visor Vision really isn't making money for me anymore. So I'm not sure if it's a good thing. Oh well, we'll still try this out before we, make a new console for Deus Exi's final sequel. But first, we just finished researching 3D Graphics V7, so we need to make a new game engine. I'm also sort of wondering whether Boost will speed up development for a game engine because, well, I'm kind of running out of time. Game's about to end in 17 months, more or less, so we'll see. Anyway, next game engine, of course, is going to be 3D Graphics V7. We're going to put in all of these, I think. Because our last two games, I think, graphics-wise, will be okay if we do it this much. Probably. Well, to be safe, maybe we should do this one as well. It's going to take a bit longer to finish, but I think that's okay. In terms of choices, I've researched some new stuff. We're going to add it all in. I especially focused on gameplay, dialogue, world design, story and quests because, well, we're trying to make some RPGs. Oh, I don't need mono sound still. Anyway, that should do it. So let's create that new engine. That's going to take a while. I'm wondering if boosting would help, because I kind of need this done quickly. So we're going to try boosting and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I just waste my boost, which is alright. Also, I know there's a bunch of consoles out that I don't have any data on, for example, the PS5 or the Xbox Next. But I really want to focus on the custom consoles, because I plan to make a whole new console for the next game if possible. However, if a console isn't just great for everything I do, I might need to reconsider my plan. Figure out how it actually works. Because if we don't check it out and it screws us over, then it becomes our own damn fault. Anyway, looking at the console, Visor Vision is still sort of making a profit, depending on our lower budget, but we're not making 2 million per week anymore. We're not selling as many units, so it seems like it's gotten a lot less popular. Oh hey, looks like, well, all these guys need to go on vacation, so I guess I better start sending them. I mean, it's good that it happens now, and not in the middle of game development, but this is definitely going to slow us down a little bit. Now, if it does slow us down, I'm thinking we have to do the Deus Ex sequel after the game ends. Because when the game ends, you can still keep developing for a little bit. Just certain events don't happen anymore. But either way, though, I'm making that game because I'm definitely making a new console after Visor Vision. I want to see what I can do if I go all in on trying to make a really, really good game. Or maybe a game that just makes a lot of money. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, engine is done, so let's start making our game. Luckily, everyone is, not tired anymore. So our new game is based on an old idea from... Let's see if I can find it. It's from Commissar Mega? I think that's how you pronounce it. And the idea is... Imagine Star Wars, the prequels, if you threw every single bit of anime trope and jargon at it as possible. That's basically what this idea is. And it's clearly supposed to be an ironic twist, since he apologizes for it. It's such an insane idea, I think we should make a game out of it. Oh, now on the positive, it has this great picture. That's pretty cool. I mean, I wonder if he or she drew it himself for this idea. But basically, that's General Grievous as a anime schoolgirl. Yeah. There's also some text here, though. I don't really know what it says. So, could be trolling me. Because it turns out that Norse game we made recently with that title was talking about some dude's dick. Oops. Google Translate didn't really work for the slang, so I didn't know. Anyway, I'm not reading this whole thing because it goes on forever. But the basic idea is General Grievous is now a schoolgirl. Pretty much all the other characters, Sith and Jedi, are in the school. For some reason, the principal keeps disappearing and being replaced by this other weird, creepy dude. Who knows why? And I guess Darth Maul's around, but he's now in a wheelchair. And apparently that's kind of Mo. I still don't know what Mo means, but I don't really understand how a crippled kid is Mo or cute or whatever it means. But that's the idea. So I think the path forward with it would be, we could do romance, but I don't think that's really the central thing. Instead, I think we should do school, which we do have some data on, just not that much data on. And definitely the genre is going to be RPG because I want to know more stuff about RPGs, especially for visor vision. So that's the plan anyway. It may not make a lot of money, but it should be interesting. I should probably copy the game name because I don't really know how to pronounce that and I don't really want to type it. It all fits. This Taichou-sama, Grievous, something, I don't fucking know. Anyway, AAA, we'll make it... I don't have any data on school. School was... I don't have no age data on school. That's unfortunate. We'll make it everyone. It's a safe pick. Topic will be school, which is here. Genre will be RPG, platform. We're gonna be doing visor vision, which actually has a bigger market share than the PS5 now. I guess all the units we've been selling, it adds towards the market share, which is awesome. Which means maybe I'm not selling any more consoles because the market's almost oversaturated. However, that also means if we make a new console for Deus Ex, it's gonna have a very low market share, and that might not be a good thing. Either way, like I said, this is going to be a console exclusive for visor vision. We're not going to pick the other stuff because they're not as important to me right now. Anyway, I think that about does it. Oh wait, we still gotta do game engine. We're gonna use our new fancy engine. Now, since we're doing a AAA game, I'm thinking we can probably fit in all the graphics for 3D Graphics V7, even though it's an RPG. Yeah, these initial numbers, I don't know if they mean anything, but it's actually higher than our previous game, so that could be a good thing, right? Anyway, we know a lot about RPGs by now. Engine's not important, gameplay is like this, story and quest is like this. Now the problem is, I definitely want Marcus on dialogue, so he can't be doing gameplay. I don't want Visor doing it, I don't want really anyone else doing it, except possibly Erica, who has low design, or Jonathan. I think of my possibilities, Jonathan's actually the best bet, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. I might train him up more in, design off camera. Yeah, it's kind of weird that I'm putting someone who's so tech heavy on gameplay, but everybody else has their own section to worry about. Our two tech specialists are really our only free people in this project. Anyway, in terms of features, gameplay, we can do everything, including Visorious support. This is basically Oculus Rift support, which I don't know what it does in this game. So we can do all the gameplay stuff. For story and quest, we can hopefully do everything. Oh, we can't quite do everything. So what do we cut? Well, I want an interactive story. I want advanced cutscenes. Well, if I cut advanced cutscenes, that doesn't seem like enough. I think I need to cut something big, like, say, full motion video. That's probably not required. Actually, I don't really know what full motion video is. I thought it would be like live footage maybe, but that doesn't seem right either. But this is an anime game. It's probably hand-drawn anyway, so we don't need full motion. It's probably all right. I mean, this could work. Anyway, you know what? I don't actually care about Jennifer being overworked. Let's decrease gameplay a little bit. So, one, Jonathan is not that important. He shouldn't be that important to begin with. We'll make Jennifer carry a bit more of the burden. Maybe then we can fit a bit more features in. Well, no, it doesn't seem like it. Still, we have everything at 100%. That's fine. We just need to cut some of the engine stuff. Guess we don't need video playback. Probably don't need basic physics. I guess we'll have to cut online play as well because it's not working out. Let's just go for the cheapest stuff. We'll do save game, multiplayer, mod support. Can't do save to cloud either. Alright, I guess that'll have to do. Now, additionally, since I'm not really doing the whole hype testing thing anymore, I plan to overhype this game. I'm going to do the marketing campaign, I'm going to do a large campaign, might even go to G3 because I don't mind overhyping the game. I think it'll probably help no matter what. Plus, like, a large campaign is only 2 million. It's not that expensive, you know? Same deal with G3. The only thing that's kind of expensive is the marketing campaign, but honestly, I have like $500 million. It's not that big of a deal. If I do 2 million for, 12 months, that's only 60 million. Oh, also I need to boost all my people. I need to boost Erica, Jennifer, and Jonathan. Maybe we will boost a few other people as well. Ooh, media inquiry. Excellent. 3. Hype the shit out of this. I don't really know whether school RPG is a good combination. It seems like it should be, but we have 500 million. Let's take some risks. I mean, I'm willing to go all in on this crazy, crazy story. Also, let's do a bit more boosting, like say on Visor. After all, he just hit 2, so waiting around doesn't really gain us anything. Same deal with everyone else, pretty much. Okay, that's out of the way. So, artificial intelligence still should not be that important. Dialogue should be important. Level design should be something like this. Michelle Fuller, that's great. Dialogue will be Marcus. And do I want to raise artificial intelligence? No, I don't. I want to keep it like this. This should be good. Let's pick our features. As for artificial intelligence, let's get AI companions. I mean, according to the whole storyboard or whatever, Grievous on the schoolgirl will have 2 bodyguard things. So, AI companions it is. As for level design, we'll try to do everything. Dialogue will do everything. Dialogue tree. Voiceover, simple body language. Wait a minute. Why? This order seems weird. We'll do realistic body language, which is weird because Grievous has 4 arms. Voiceover, I have no idea who could do the voiceover. Though, actually, celebrity voice acting is the same cost as voiceover. Which one's better? I don't really know. But, let's go with celebrity voice acting. That's probably better. Maybe? Honestly, I have no idea who's gonna voice a robot schoolgirl. That doesn't even make sense. Why am I even picking this thing? Whatever, we're gonna keep going down this train. Anyway, that should do. Ish. So far, the balance is design heavy, which is great. Exactly what we... this is what I was worried about. Yeah, at the end of year 42, that's when the game ends. But I sort of want to save that ending for the final episode, so I might film it, just not show it yet. We'll keep that for the last episode. And then we'll have to do the Deus Ex sequel after the game actually ends. We're just not going to have enough time. But we have to do the sequel because that's sort of what we've been working toward this whole time, so I really want to see what happens, you know? Maybe I could save some time if I start making the next game console right now. But no, wait, no. There are a few engine features I haven't researched yet, and I don't want them to be excluded because I think that's what your console is based on. Not all the features, but some of them. So we're just gonna have to wait it out, then do some research at the end, then we can make that new custom console. We're still not sure on graphics or sound. Never really got any data on that. Now this does overwork Art Johnson. Maybe I can put Visor here. Let's see. Let's do orchestral sound. All the world design stuff at this point. We're gonna need to do some trimming. We're gonna have to cut advanced stereoscopic 3D. We don't really use that often, but we gotta cut it this time. And that almost does it, but I think we might need to cut one more feature. It doesn't quite work. Everything's at around 90 to 95. We cut off surround sound for stereo sound. I think that does it. I think we can get 100 and everything now. We just need to be very careful with our adjustments. Which is getting really close, but not quite right. We might have to just settle with 99% and just call it a day. This is not working. Anyway, let's get going. Any remaining boosts that come up will hit. Marketing is not that great. We'll do a G3. It could be interesting. So it looks like this is definitely going to be our last game before the game ends. But like I said, I still want to do Deus Ex because I think it's our best chance to get either a 10.25 or just make a lot of money. In fact, really, I should let you guys decide. After all, Game 48, which is the next one, is a big bet episode. So, you guys get a pick. Do I try to make Deus Ex a really high-scoring game, or do I try to make it make, I don't know, $1 billion? Either way, it would be interesting, so vote for whichever one you like. Granted, I don't know how we're going to do a penalty game in that case, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the last episode in the series. We can probably figure something out, though. Granted, I also did do 3 penalty games the last time around, so maybe that counts toward my sentence or whatever. Anyway, we were number 1 G3 again, as expected. And, well, it looks like the marketing campaign will finish on time. Oh, I think I made a slight mistake. Can I do a project here? Yeah, I can. I could have done a custom hardware project. Well, unfortunately, there's not enough time to do a custom hardware project, so we're just not going to be able to benefit from this. Again, I still don't know what it actually does, but I'm assuming it helps. Maybe it would have done something crazy for a score, or hype or something. Or maybe it doesn't. Either way, though, we're going to finish the marketing campaign before we finish bug fixing, which is great. I don't really know whether finishing the campaign is important, or is it the whole process, that you gain hype the whole time or not. Sure seems like it, though. Anyway, currently we're sitting on like 600 research points. Probably going to do maybe 1 or 2 rounds of training, do all the game feature research, and then try to make another custom console. I probably should lower the budget for the R&D lab. They're not actually doing anything too intense anymore. Really, I think the only thing they have left is making our own convention. I don't think that's really worth it ever, so I don't bother with it. If it doesn't skip G3, I might do it, but since it does, I don't really see the benefit. Oh, also, Visor Vision, I don't think it's actually making a profit anymore, but I'm okay with that because I have like 13% of the market, so that's cool. That'll help this game make a lot of money, hopefully. Assuming it does well, of course. There's still a lot of unknowns. Yeah, sure, the points look good, the balance looks actually really good, but who knows, maybe story and RPG is actually not a great combination. It's actually like a terrible combination or something. Either way, though, we finished the game just before the end of the year. We still should be able to get the full game report and the sales numbers, so that'll be fine. And so far, new records across the board. So as long as the combinations are good, I think we actually have a winner. Because sliders and features, those are something I have on lockdown for RPGs. The platform, genre, topic, and audience match is really the only big unknown. Either way, though, there's not much we can do fretting about, so let's finish it up and then see the final game reviews. Oh, some more salary increases, whatever. Oh, look, these guys are tired again. Excellent, just in time. And the reviews... 9, that's fine. This is a 10? Hey, 10, great. RPG games work great on Visor Vision. I'm okay with that. Oh, we had a great balance as well. You know, if they flipped the scoring around and it had all games give me a 9, I would probably lose my shit. But overall, this ended up pretty well. So let's go see the final game report and the final sales numbers. First, we have this excellent game report. We learned School and RPG is great, which is awesome. RPG Visor Vision is great, also awesome. Everyone in Visor Vision is great. And finally, everyone in School is only good. To me, the most important thing here is the fact that Visor Vision is great with everything we threw at it so far. So I'm sort of operating in the assumption that if we do a sci-fi RPG, it'll be great with all that stuff as well. Anyway, as for the final sales numbers, we made $354 million. Holy shit, that was good. And I think this probably benefited from A, our overhyping, and B, the fact that Visor Vision has a huge market share. It seems like as long as we keep selling them, we'll keep gaining market share. So maybe, when we do that sequel for Deus Ex, the proper plan is to have 2 custom consoles and make it for both of those. I don't know whether the game's going to let me do it, but I sure as hell am going to give it a shot. Either way, though, that's something to worry about next episode. As for this episode, we're done, so thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.